if you do video right, you can use video to replace that face-to-face conversation in micro moments that meets the consumer where they are and on their time frame. In 2007 is when I first launched a YouTube channel. And I didn't launch the YouTube channel to be a YouTuber. This was way before that became famous. I literally, Malcolm, was taking 50 new customer conversations a month. 50 on an 18-month workday was a lot. Now, I was very successful. I'm happy. I'm not trying to say that was a bad situation. It was a good situation. But out of a good situation came a problem that needed to be solved. What I realized was I was answering the same questions in those 50 meetings over and over and over again. I wanted to resolve a problem, and video became the solution. How do I not have to re-answer the same questions this many times per month? And I started recording answers to frequently asked questions that my consumers would be asking me at that time. Little did I know that that is still happening today. So in today, we see this in Google search data. We see this in keyword data. We see it in Google ad data. We see it in all sorts of places online. And that is consumers go online to search for answers to questions. Google's algorithm itself has reset itself such that if it has content that answers that question, they will immediately put the answer at the top of the page for you. For longer, more in-depth discussion, video plays a wonderful role, especially for professional service companies, consultants, coaches, authors, speakers, things like that who are experts. I call them experts at craft. And video is an opportunity to A, start building trust, B, get those touch points in early, C, you can reach people and amplify your videos for almost next to nothing. You can take a 1-minute video, 2-minute video, 3-minute video, whatever the size of the video needs to be, and amplify the reach of that video for as little as 15 cents for someone to watch a 3-minute video. 10 cents, 5 cents, it depends on the type of industry you're in. And so we always talk to business owners about leverage. We always talk to them about cost to scale. And there really isn't any better channel, or should I say medium, I call it video, then you tie it to the channels, call it YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, even now TikTok. And I don't suggest that everybody has to dance on TikTok. If you want to dance, dance, do your thing. But what I'm saying is video gives you the ability to literally be everywhere for pennies on the dollar. And that is going to change at some point. But that is the opportunity for every business today. On the back of Google Ads, you should be doing video. On the back of your SEO effort, you should be doing video. On the back of your networking, I still work with a lot of companies who are still in organizations where they're networking. Great. If I meet you in a networking environment and I'm curious about your product or service, when I venture to your website or your social platforms, how will I get to know you better before another face-to-face interaction? Here's what I've learned, and I hope is helpful to the audience. People don't buy the thing you're selling. They buy how you think about the thing you're selling. Meaning, people aren't necessarily buying the service or the product. They're buying how you think about it, why you built it. They buy the why. Simon Sinek says, start with why. Well, before start with why became popular, I started realizing that when I've been in professional service companies, and now the last 11 years, the vast majority of professional service companies, what's the difference between this law firm and that one? What's the difference between this accounting firm and that one? What's the difference between this body shop and this one? What's the difference between, if you're an expert and you've got a unique invention, that's a difference. There's difference. But when we think about products and services that would be or could be deemed commodities, professional services, real estate, mortgage industry, insurance companies, what's the differentiator? The differentiator is the professional and how they approach the process. It's not it's not the divorce papers. They look the same. It's not the body shop. The car was wrecked before it got there. It's going to leave looking better than it did when it got there. All of the outcome, it's the process to get to the outcome. And mostly people are buying how they think. When we work with professional service companies, we're trying to unpack how they think about the solution. And a lot of people, I say, buy how you think about the solution. It's not just the outcome they buy certainty, they buy clarity, they buy your thought process en route to the thing that they want. And so it's something to think about, and video can help you convey how you think about it. And that's what I found over a lot of years. Thank you, Malcolm, for having me. It is always an honor to share some time with another expert, and hopefully your listening audience got something out of today.